Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back with another. Oh shit! Which one is this one again? Hang on, give me a minute. Was it 16, 17? Shit. Let's see. Ah, there it is. It's 17. Yeah. I'm back in with another deck of the week. This one is number 17. Wow, it's been 3 weeks since the last one. Yeah, that shouldn't be really surprising, honestly. Y'all know how I do. I get on here for a bit and I disappear for a few weeks. That's how I do. Sorry, that's just how I do. The game is kind of stale at the moment, so if you want ABSOLVER content, well, you're gonna have to bear with me, cause yeah. Anyway, sorry for getting off topic. So today's deck of the week, well, this week's deck is a bit heavier set than usual. I tried something different with my starters here, my alternates, because in case you didn't know, in the case of Fei Jin, if you use the backstance avoid, you kind of get fucked if you just, if you use like a 12 frame move or whatever. That's not 12 frames, that's like 14, but like if you, oh, hang on, yeah, that's not gonna, in most cases, well, in some cases, you can still end up getting fucked with the Fei Jin backstance unless you have like a 10 or 11 frame move. So instead of putting those type of moves in the beginning of my strings, I put them on my alternates just to mix things up, because there aren't many moves like these, and I figured that my decks would be kind of getting a little too similar to each other, because I always use like the same few moves at the beginning of my front stances as my sequence starters. So I put them on my alternates just to see how things would go, and I mean, it took a while to get used to, because I'm usually, once I get out of backstance avoids, I'm usually just like I'm pressing square instead of triangle, so that's something. But I think it's fine once you get used to it. You're gonna have to forget the gameplay though, because I'm rusty as fuck, but it's fine. So I made a lot of interesting decisions here, if you couldn't tell already. I put handstand kick here because it's not really that good, but I never use it. Same thing with collar chop. I never use that move either, but I figured I'd try to make it work, and it works pretty good. And yeah, there's a lot of highs here, so be sure to feint a bit if when you need to. And yeah, all around solid deck. Hang on, let me just make sure you guys know which attacks are coming from where real quick. See, yeah, there you go. Just cycle through all these moves real quick. And did I show that one enough? I'm gonna show it one more time. Yeah, there it is. And this one too. Just so you get a feel for how this deck is going. And yeah, I had used another version of this deck, but I used it in you're gonna see some of it in this video in one of the fights, but I changed it because it just didn't hit hard enough, just not where it mattered. So let me see. Instead of this, I had the other version of this deck. Let's see. I had damn, I forgot what it was. What was it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I had this earlier, and it was okay, but it had some problems. Like for example, if you missed the gold link timing on that, you would just miss heel to knee completely. So you have to gold link that in order to hit it. But sometimes, you know, the with like the distance, you would still like miss even if you did gold link sometimes. I don't know. That's just in my experience, but yeah. And other than that, yeah, it just didn't hit hard where I needed it to hit, even though it has some heavy attacks here, you know. So I had trouble getting some damage off, and I found myself using like the same few moves just to, well, I mean, yeah, I was doing that quite a lot because ran into a few people that kind of had some scrubby tactics on me. Not gonna lie, they relied more on their decks than anything else. It's just I fought a lot. What I'm trying to say is I fought some dudes whose decks were just full of avoid moves. Okay, it was fucking me up something fierce. So. And I had a just hell of a time fighting them because I couldn't get any meaningful damage off. I just had to keep spamming like a bunch of the same moves, weak moves over and over again, and it just took forever, and I ended up losing. So, yeah. Okay, now I gotta change it back. Shit. I had underneath kick here, and this had. What did this have? The horizontal. It had this. Yes. Yeah, there it is. So this is the version that I prefer. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, until next time, y'all. Peace.